In our top story, questions tonight about why Barbados continues to import millions of dollars in bottled water every year. And those questions are coming from Culture Minister Stephen Lashley. He says Barbados has some of the best water in the world, and at a time when the island's foreign exchange reserves are under pressure, we should not spend money on something that can easily be bottled here.
Interestingly enough, each time that I go to meetings and we have the fancy bottles of water, I see, made and produced in other countries. And I wonder why that is so. If we have the best water in Barbados, why are we importing these bottles of water on a continuous basis? I see I have one supporter for that. I wonder why we have to do that. If we have water, why are we producing, why are we importing this water, and why are all the government departments consuming it and spending quite a bit of money in terms of our scarce foreign exchange?
Minister Lashley was speaking during the launch of the 2017 Community Initiative Mini Parks and Gardens competition at the Botanical Gardens at Codrington House this morning. There, he made an impassioned plea to Barbadians to either grow more of what they eat or to support local farmers more.
That we aim to return to some of these traditional practices, that each household in Barbados grow a kitchen garden or use some tires to have some control kitchen gardening, and that we redouble our efforts to buying local foods, supporting local production, and that we spread the word across our communities. And I came across some very interesting statistics that really reinforces the seriousness of where we are at in relation to the fact that we are certainly spending quite a lot of money on our food import bill, and that is translating into the very challenging experience of respective governments, not only this one, all governments, of trying to balance the national budget.
Well, as the crop over 2017 season moves into high gear, culture officials are saying the festival would not be where it is without the support of its sponsors. Chief Executive Officer of the National Cultural Foundation, Cranston Brown, recognized their contributions, suggesting that the partners also see the vision for the survival of what is uniquely ours. Now, this year, Courtesy Garage is on board as a new title sponsor for the Pick of the Crop competition. Mr. Brown, during NCF Mix and Mingle at the Willie St. Michael home of Courtesy, welcomed that dealership into the Cropover family. Now, the company has provided a new Nissan X-Trail as the grand prize. And patrons have been told to look out for a refreshed Pick of the Crop as the NCF moves to attract some young Calypsonians.
This Calypso Monarch competition has always been one of the most sought-after crowns throughout the years, and giving it a youthful face, more vibrant and relatable, will help to stimulate a love for the art form across a younger generation. This morning, listening to one of the radios, I heard one of the commentators saying that social commentary will never die. And I kind of agree, because he said that the other genres may fade, but social commentary will never die, because it's history when you really think about it, and history can never die.
And brand coordinator with Courtesy Garage, Catherine Leslie, says the company is no stranger to the Cropover Festival. This year, however, is a special one for Courtesy and the Nissan brand as it partners with the foundation.
The king or queen of the Pick of the Crop Calypso Finals will drive away this beautiful Nissan X-Trail, which is in itself a king among the SUV vehicles on the island. The champion Calypsonian for the island will have a lot of reasons to be proud for this beautiful prize. That goes without saying. The Nissan X-Trail is a champion.
And luxury and events manager over at Mount Gay, Ramses Brown, says the rum company is proud to be a partner once again.
Mount Gay rum is very synonymous with Barbados and the home of the best rum, the finest rum in the world, St. 1703. That being said, we know that being a part of this show will help provide more exposure to the strength, passion, amazing talent, and all performers who will take stage in the matter of weeks. So being on the music and fierce competition, we got the drinks, the fellowship, and the overall support of the world's oldest rum.
Well, with just hours before fathers, both biological and otherwise, are recognized worldwide, our Sharika Griffith ventured to a popular shopping area to get a feel for plans for Dad's special day.
It's often said that Father's Day pales in comparison to Mother's Day. While we remain unsure as to the reason for this, we certainly have proof. There were few stores actually displaying products or offering specials just for dads. As usual, the Hallmark card store had a wide selection of cards, mugs, and balloons. But store manager Yvette Small says sales have been modest. Compared to Mother's Day, the sales, how do they compare?
Completely different. And with Mother's Day, even though we had quite a slow Friday and then the Saturday, it was bang. Here, for our Father's Day, it's been a slow trickle.
We also spoke to a few shoppers to find out their plans for the day.
We intend to have a great time at Father's Day, spending time with family, going to church, have some other activities planned with the kids. So just looking forward to having a good time with family.
Any special plans for that day? Well, I don't have any of my own, but I'm guessing video games would work.
We make ties or something for school for Daddy, and we would hide it. Naomi and I, my little sister, we would hide it underneath his pillow.
We're thinking of going to enjoy the beach, and the girls have promised to surprise me with something. So it's a surprise, so I don't know what it is.
Whether you purchase a gift or just spend quality time, have a happy Father's Day. Sharika Griffith, CBC News.
And everything is said to be in place for what is being described as one of the most prestigious events of the year. And that's the fundraising gala banquet and ball at Government House. Scheduled for tonight, the Black Tie Affair has been organized to start the fundraising for the newly launched Elliot and Loretta Belgrave Scholarship Trust. Workmen have been busy over the past 2 days installing and putting the finishing touches to the necessary infrastructure: kitchens, bars, seating arrangements, lighting, sound, the stage, and the dance floor for the more than 350 patrons who are expected to attend. And it was started with an initial donation of $10,000 by Sir Elliot himself. Now, the trust has been set up to partially fund the tuition of deserving university students at the CAFL campus and other tertiary level institutions who are pursuing studies in the fields of accountancy, marine engineering, legislative drafting, and architecture. Well, coming up, we'll tell you why these children were all smiles today. Stay with us.
Beautiful Barbados and 4D Entertainment welcome you to the Flow Soca on the Hill, Sunday, July 23rd, 2017, where the mega stars of Crop Over 2017 assemble with the Caribbean Fest, Patrice, Skinny Fabulous, Ricky T, Orlando Octave, and Ultimate Rejects to bring you the world's greatest soca party, the Flow Soca on the Hill. Let's gather the people.
CBC presents each and every Friday at 9 p.m. Get a chance to discuss health and legal issues. We will explain and bring clarity to many of your concerns. Join us via the email talk@cbc.bb or call live at 228-5562 or 63.
Starting June 25th on 100.7 QFM.
If you had to be in a position to vote yes or no.
Issues of the day.
You can't live in a society where you don't feel like you're part of the society.
Matters that concern you.
So we stop locking up people for having a split.
The conversations that are buzzing everywhere.
You need to bridge that disconnect between the have and have not.
Tune in to Walter Point 2, bringing clarity to national issues. Sundays 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. on 100.7 QFM with live viewing on CBC TV8.
Well, freedom for two female wards of the government industrial school turned out to be short-lived as the two were captured yesterday. The two girls, ages 14 and 16, absconded while attending the child guidance clinic over at the Brantford Tate Polyclinic in Blackrock on Wednesday. And police say that the two were held at Greenwich Village over in St. James. Well, 45 deserving young people got the chance to mix and mingle with several local celebrities while exploring the lesser-seen parts of Barbados. This as Julie Dash held her magical island safari for the 7th year running. And again, Sharika Griffith reports.
The smiling faces of the children chosen to be part of the magical safari said it all. Some of them were chosen for their outstanding work and others because of difficulties they face. Regardless, organizer Julie Dash says the children are in for a special day.
We have 45 children, maybe from disadvantaged circumstance, maybe from a star in their community, nominated by the public through CBC, and we go from here to Bathsheba and Monkey's Jump and Cove Bay, and then to lunch with Dennis Kelman in Moontown. What is really heartening is even in a bad economy we have over 40 sponsors, and that every year we get even more charitable contributions to make this an amazing day for the children.
Entertainer RPB has been with the event since its inception. He says it holds a special place on his calendar.
This is one of my most exciting days of the year, to be able to come here and go on this trip with these children. If you see the faces, the joy, the feeling that these children get when we are out there on the trail, amazing. Very special day. I'm thankful that Julie can do this every year, and all the people who sponsor this event. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You're putting some big smiles on some children's faces today.
Personality Mac Fingal believes those who are doing well should be rewarded, and those who struggle must be uplifted.
With the whole thing about the ride, to see them happy when the thing drop in the hole. You ever up on one ride, sister? When they drop in the hole, then it be them just be laughing and thing. I be hold on and beg and hold and praying to the Lord that I get back safe, and them love it. We trying to go through some road that ain't a road, some gully that ain't a gully. They got a part where you go up on a cliff and when you look at justice, they're gonna fall off. You might turn around, come back. I said, Lord have mercy.
Only monkeys jump off there.
Only monkeys.
Entertainers Blood and Carl Alf Padmore also joined in the fun, much to the delight of the little ones. Sharika Griffith, CBC News.
And news further afield now. The high-profile case accusing Bill Cosby of aggravated indecent assault ended in a mistrial today after a Pennsylvania jury was unable to come to a unanimous decision. The outcome leaves one of America's most recognized entertainers as well as his accusers without vindication, but prosecutors immediately announced that they will retry that case. About an hour into the 6th day of deliberations, Judge Stephen O'Neill declared that the jury of 7 men and 5 women were hopelessly deadlocked in a legal battle closely watched by the public, as well as dozens of women who have accused Cosby of similar misconduct in the past. And sports is just ahead with Anne-Marie Burke.